just a little pinch of mint. Boop, boop, boop. Cut up mint leaves. None of them went into the bowl. Hi, I'm Dr. Francis, world-renowned wildlife nutritionist. You may not have heard of me, but your bullfrog sure has. And today we'll be doing some popsicles for your pets, or popsicles if you're nasty. That was terrible. Okay, so it is summer, it is hot, it is sweaty, and guess what? If you're hot, they're hot. If you're walking outside, if it's really warm for you, then it's still gonna be warm for your dog. And even though they can't sweat on most of their skin, they can sweat a little bit on their paws, on their nose, and they don't have as many mechanisms to feel cool like you do. We're gonna do some popsicles or catsicles or whatever you want. So we have some very easy ingredients, super easy for you to make. You can look in the description. All of the recipes that we're using will be below. And there's a lot of permutations that you can do with the ingredients. So what we have today is some bone broth. Today we have chicken bone broth. This is a commercial one. You can make your own or you can buy one that is fresh. This one is simmered for 72 hours, so you know it's good. That's why it's like nice and milky. It's not really gelatinous just because a lot of that collagen has been broken down to be more easily absorbed. So we have that. We have some kefir or kefir. Now the branding here is milk for cats, but it's not just milk, it is kefir, which means it's been fermented grass-fed milk. I was gonna say grass-fed cows from milk, I switched them around. So this is great for gut health, it's super refreshing as well, and cats and dogs love it. And then we have some very plain and normal coconut water, not branded, straight from the coconut. I hacked it myself, that's a lie. And then we have some super cool, delicious, tasty, easy to find fruits. So we have some blueberries, we have some watermelon, and we have just a teeny tiny little of mint. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mix these together, but there's different things you can do. So first, we are gonna mix in, I'm not gonna like measure, I'm not doing science, I'm going more from the spirit, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do about half, okay? Yeah. And then we're gonna put the same amount of coconut water. That should be about it. So when your dog is playing outside, they're using their joints, they're running, they're using their muscles, they're panting, all of their systems are full throttle. Well, the collagen inside the bone broth is great to help their joints recover, to help make sure nothing is swollen or tore, it can help basically just repair. The coconut water has these amazing electrolytes to make sure that your pet is not dehydrated, and it'll work in conjunction with the bone broth. So together they are a power couple. And then we have the kefir. Now this, you don't need to put a lot, just 10 to 20%. Of course, this is from cow's milk. So if your cat or dog is sensitive to milk protein, then you want to avoid that. And instead you can use kefir made from goats. So we're just gonna put in a little bit like that. It'll help to give it a nice texture. There we go. That's all you need. You don't need a lot. And that is the base, because obviously it's a popsicle, it has to freeze. But we're gonna add in a little bit of blueberries. Now you can just pop them in like that, or you can smash them up first. So I'm going to smash up a few here. So again, there's no really maximum amount that you can use. I like to smash them up because then when the dog eats it, it just helps them to digest it a little bit better, as if it was whole. Especially because they'll be licking this for a big part of the time. So all you need is just smash it a bit. It'll just help your pet to absorb it a lot more. Ta-da-da. Same thing for the watermelon. So you're just gonna pop it in. And again, you can just crush it because it's watermelon, it's very easy. Pop it into small pieces. It doesn't really have to be homogeneous. Even if you have little chunks, that's fine. It's more about the nutrients and the water and the salts, everything that helps to keep your pet hydrated. And then you just pop it in. Antioxidants are really, really good for dogs and cats after a play session, which is why we're adding in fruits, because it really helps to just cool the system down in terms of oxidation. That's why they're called antioxidants. Not only is their metabolism on high because they're playing, they're doing physical activity, but it means that there's a lot of oxygen being processed, which means that antioxidants are super important. After a rough play or exercise session, your dog's internal antioxidant system could be up to 60% depleted at that moment. Of course, it's always working, But at that moment, giving a little rush of antioxidants, super helpful for your dog and your cat. And then you could just mix it like that. If you have a blender, you can absolutely blend this into one, when two become one, or when five become one. That's it. If you blend it, you're gonna have a nicer color. I like to add in just a little pinch of mint. Boop, boop, boop. Cut up mint leaves. None of them went into the bowl. Okay, some of it, really just a pinch is more than enough. Again, mix that, and if you're blending it, put that into the blender, because this then gives a little bit extra immune boosting compounds. Because if your dog or cat was playing, especially if your dog was outside, you never know what they put in their mouth, or if they had a little cut or scratch or anything playing. That's it. And then we're gonna put it into the popsicle holders. If you have a smaller dog, or if you just wanna be super cute, you just wanna be like super cute and trendy, and you wanna hold the popsicle while they lick it while you film it, because I know you will, then this is great. If you have a big dog or you have a chewer, then you probably don't want to use anything with a handle. You probably are thinking more of just putting this directly into a mold or into even ice cube trays. Then you could just freeze it and then just throw it at them. And then they could just do whatever they want to do with it. So because we only have small little puppies here in the studio, then we are going to just put it directly in here. Now I'm only going to do two because I have some other things to show you. Okay, there you go. And then the other one. Oh. Whew. I'm sweating. And then, there you go. I just want to make sure that we actually got a little piece inside. Boop. And we're good. And then we could just close these up and they're good to go. But what we can also do, everything is mixed together, but if you know your dog or cat loves dairy, then guess what? Just freeze this. And then, can you put blueberries? Sure, you can make some blueberries inside, but you don't have to. Just this on its own, already fantastic. Done. What I love is just some coconut water and a little bit of mint. Just a little bit of mint in here. And then, you can put more fruits inside. Adding in a medium piece of watermelon in here, like that. And then popping that in there. Oh, beautiful, and it will be so delicious. And then you can even do the opposite, which is just the bone broth. So you can just pop the bone broth inside. And then again, do you want to mix other stuff in? You can. You don't have to if you don't want. It'll already be delicious. And then you're done. So now I will go freeze it with the magic of television. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Here we go. This is 12 hours in the future. So now we're just gonna open them up. Oh, so look how good this looks. This looks great. And inside you have bone broth. So you can just give this to your dog or cat directly. Again, hold it if they're not really big biters or they're small, or if you just want to have really good Instagram footage for TikTok. When you do this, please tag us at PetCubes on TikTok, Instagram, or wherever else. We're everywhere. We would love to see the amazing creations and how you mix the coconut water, the bone broth, and the kefir for your pets. Well, I hope this helped. If you're watching this video in winter, then make sure you save it. Make sure you save it and then try it in 6 months. And if you're in the tropics like us, then please enjoy. Follow us on socials, Instagram and TikTok, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.